going to try to speak loud enough and slow enough that you can understand what I'm saying. But if you have a question for me, we don't have a chance to ask it now. We can perhaps meet after the session or later on. My card is there, my business card with my email address, and if you'd like to send me a question or something about the pianos, I'll be happy to respond. Let me take just 2 minutes and kind of explain to you a context about why I'm here. Currently, my primary, let's say, hat I wear is a psychologist. Yes, but not clinical psychologist. I make a joke. I work with executives and CEOs, means I work with normal people. Now, if you know any executives, you know that that's funny, because they're not normal, okay? But I work with organizations, and the way I got into psychology was I worked on pianos. I had the privilege of working for many of the arts organizations in town. And what I was puzzled with, and this is the reason I'm here, I was puzzled with why is it that I can take a piano at the symphony and I can work on it for 8 hours, and I can have an artist come in and play it and say, oh, it's wonderful, Frank, a wonderful, wonderful piano. And then the next week, another artist comes in and says, oh, I can't play it. What do you mean you can't play it? Somebody just played it last week and did very well. No, 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 it's too bright, it's too this, it's too that. I'm not going to play it. Okay. Then I would spend maybe 6, 8 hours working on it, then they were happy. Maybe the next one was happy. Then 1 month later, another artist comes in. I can't play this piano, no good. Why isn't it any good? They've been playing for 6 months. Yeah, but I'm playing Mozart. They were playing Beethoven. It's quite different. So I became very puzzled with why it is that people hear sound so differently, and why people think one sound is good and one sound is bad. I also am an artist. I paint, and I'm very interested in creative ideas. And so I was interested in what is the relationship between people that hear differences in music and the people that see different in art. Have you ever seen a piece of art that you look at and you say, oh my gosh, my 3-year-old could do this work, right? Well, then vice versa, sometimes we see things at Walmart for $5 that looks very good, right? So why is one piece worth $12 million and why is one worth $5 at Walmart? So I was very interested in exploring the question of why we see sound and why we see music so differently, how we experience it. So what I volunteered to help with Maggie was I wanted to talk a little bit about the science and art of piano selection. Now, if you've attended anything I've ever done in the last 20 years in Houston, I always talk about the art and science. I'm not sure do I have any engineers here? A woman engineer, a Chinese woman engineer. You're a valuable commodity. You have no problem finding a job, huh? So far. So many times when people look at a mechanical instrument like this and it's manufactured, they come to it looking kind of like an engineer. You know, kick the tires, how does it work, and so forth. So people come as maybe, let's say, scientists. They want to compare and see, is this going to hold up? Is it going to be around 10, 20 years, and so forth. But then there's another approach where people are looking at the art, or does it sound beautiful? Does it ring? Does it help me to express my feelings, my emotions? And so when you're selecting an instrument like this, you're really looking at 2 things. You want to kind of be the scientist. You want to make sure it's put together correctly. And then you also want to be the artist, because you want to look what it feels like, what emotion it evokes from you. Okay? Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I created a little outline for you here. That would maybe you can take home with you and kind of, I would demonstrate my thinking on this. And I believe that selecting the piano, the best piano for your family, requires the use of your mind, your body, and your soul. Okay? I have a strange belief. I think pianos are very, very, very unusual creations. I think they're a gift. So I take it very seriously when you're looking at a piano. I believe that a piano is one of the most unique purchases a person will make over a lifetime. I don't know if any of you have done research on pianos, but there are pianos that are hundreds of years old, 200 years old. I have a piano I've just put new strings on. It's a 1910 piano. It sounds better than any piano made today. So pianos are a different kind of commodity. They were made originally to be in a home or be in a concert hall for as long as it lasted. So there's been pianos that have been rebuilt 2 or 3 or 4 times, and there's an argument they age, they get better with sound. Now we're going to talk about that because some of these pianos, here in particular Broadman, embrace that kind of philosophy. And others say, no, people have a piano for 10, 20 years, it's time to move on. So how you manufacture a piano depends a little bit upon the philosophy of the manufacturer. But originally, and I also believe, my bias or my prejudice is that pianos are special and that you buy them for a lifetime, and it'll probably go to your daughter or son, maybe to your grandson, and you're going to be a granddaughter, and you're going to be looking forever in your family on this one piano. They're going to say, oh, look, they bought this piano. Okay, so it kind of brings your reputation down to the family. And for me, the choice of your piano reflects the value that you have about music and art. If you go into a person's home and you see them having a certain kind of art up, doesn't that tell you something about what they like? If they have a piano in their home, it tells you something about the music they like. So when you buy a musical instrument, it says something about your values. It says something about about your taste in the arts. Okay, come on in. We got, my goodness, I didn't realize there were that many people here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down here and I'm going to go over point by point. Please ask any questions. The science of piano selection. And I'm going to try to demonstrate a point here. All right, now, everyone, keep an eye on me here. All right, this is a piano, and let's suppose I'm at a concert and somebody breaks something. Oh, no. I'll just take this out of here. Something's broke. Let's see here. Oh, just take this out of here. Oh, it's broke. Oh, gotta fix it. Oh, take this out of here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more thing here. Oh, take this out. All right. Oh, this is heavy. Look at this. Look at that. What? Got metal on it. Oh, not all of them do. Put this over here. Okay, now, who wants to help me? One of you two want to help me? Come here. Don't be nervous, Mom. Come here. Here you go. Okay, you grab this side. Ready? You got it. Carry it. Whoa. Okay, thank you. You want to help too? All right. There. Oh, it's all broken now. Look. Oh my gosh. That's what's wrong with it. These hammers are bouncing all over the place. Look at this. Well, it seems like it's all working.